Back in the distant past, in a world that seems alien to us now, a game was being developed. It was manufactured in a laboratory in Washington, carefully put together by a team of scientists who knew what they were making would have the capability to destroy all sentient life once and for all. That June, with a heavy heart, the scientists released their concoction into the wild, knowing it was only a matter of time before it grew more powerful and killed us all. This Frankenstein of a husk combed the meadows as it gained sustenance, acquired nutrients, and grew more and more powerful each and every passing day. It was pulling strings on the fabric of time and space, preparing for when it would start and it would have its opportunity to get its first strike in. Little did they know, this wouldn't take long at all. COVID. This was perfect. People would be locked in their house without face-to-face interactions. Some would grow lonely, longing for the previous normal to return.
I didn't care though, I got to stay home all day. It was fucking awesome, bro.
Most people, however, are pathetic losers who need to be in the presence of other sentient meatbags to feel a purpose in living. This made them really sad when they had to sit in their bedroom and talk to their friends on Discord instead of poisoning their food at McDonald's or whatever the hell people who go outside regularly do for fun. If only there was some sort of fun, awesome gaming experience you could have with your friends through the power and magic of the internet. Remember when those guys in Washington made an uncomprehendable Lovecraftian monster? Those scientists were Innersloth, and that monster was Among Us. It's here. Finally. The day of reckoning is upon us. Or should I say it's Among Us? It mostly got its popularity from streamers who would play it with their very quirky and relatable friends, and at first this was nice. We were in what I will call a grace period. The calm before the storm. The game was fresh. Everyone on the fucking planet was playing with their buddies on the weekend and just having a good time. Among Us at its core works best as a party game that you whip out on occasion to have a good afternoon session with the boys. Unfortunately, this got ruined pretty quickly because of influencers. You see, Among Us videos, for whatever reason, were pulling in astronomical numbers of clicks and in turn generating astronomical amounts of money. So of course they decided to milk it until it was drier than the corpse of a fucking Revolutionary War veteran. Why did that happen? I don't know. The colorful gameplay probably attracted preschoolers like moths to a flame, or pastors to preschoolers. This, however, got extremely boring within about 15 minutes. The reason for that is simply that Among Us is not that deep of a game. What you see is pretty much what you get out of the game, and watching the very funny brand-friendly YouTube and Twitch people play it for 24 hours a day, every day, for weeks on end got pretty stale pretty quickly, believe it or not. Like, they were doing fucking professional Among Us where they just got really sweaty and gross over it for no reason, and getting really excited when they successfully deceived their work partner for the 11th time that day. I feel like I'm the only one who found it a little weird to brag that you were really good at a game about lying to people for personal gain. That doesn't really sound like something you should be proud of. It eventually started to die down a bit when even little Timmy getting Cheeto crumbs all over mommy's iPad got sick of the all-day Among Us marathons on YouTube Kids. This is where we enter the funny, ironic era. Oh boy, I'm so excited! You've heard of Twitter. Dumpster fire, annoying, exhausting. Annoying. Great place. I love it there. Twitter is full of comedians and psychopaths and pedophiles, and they also how oversaturated and boring Among Us was getting because you'd have to be either 6 years old or blind to not see it. Twitter protested how oversaturated and boring Among Us was by using the famous Germa sus image, which was a clever parody of how Among Us players call their fellow players sus. I know. It's genius. I immediately deployed the Rafflecopters for that one. This became oversaturated and boring faster than the game it was making fun of, which is a feat that only Twitter could ever possibly accomplish. But over at Innersloth, the scientists were seething. Their one-way ticket to world domination had been foiled. They lost their grasp on the human civilizations and societies. Employee morale was at an all-time low. In a fit of rage, the programmers programmed a program called Pretender, a knockoff of their previous success, a mongoose. Pretender, however, had an insidious ulterior motive, using the host's device to mine bitcoins and earn Innersloth a massive fortune. So that's where it ends, a bitcoin scheme. Very bad time, I must say. The price is at an all-time high. You've not heard the adage, buy low, sell high? You fucking morons didn't even take an economics class in high school. You mine when it's low to use less resources for more profit, you fucking retard.